Good morning, everyone. How we doing today? Hope we're feeling good. Hope we're feeling good. We literally saved right outside a boss room. Before we
Something
ended.
feels odd here. Be on your guard.
So we shall be starting with said boss. I guess we just go right into it, yeah? Yeah. Let's do it. I'm just hopping right in, guys. I'm just going for it. Yo, Andre. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate you. Always have. You're the man. Thank you so much. As usual, I suck and don't have my notifications.
How did you get in here? Wait, something
That's
about
properly.
her isn't right.
But I see you, and I appreciate
What's wrong
you.
with her? She doesn't even seem to know where she is.
Good morning, man. Good morning.
Yeah, you're right. She looks just like the soldiers we encountered outside.
Boss fight. Oh, she's got a core. Interesting. The lady in red must have given it to her. Oh, shit. Oh, we're not even fighting her. We're just fighting something she summoned. Interesting. 20 months, by the way, man. You're coming up on 2 years, my friend. I'm just saying.
She never had that kind of power when... We can talk later. Here it comes!
Alright, here we go. Going right into it.
I've never known Faria to control tables like that before.
Yo, its defense is crazy. What's good against Dark? All honesty, I don't know. Anyway, let's target something else.
Where did she get her hands on that?
First we handle the troops, then we get some answers. Exploit the enemy's weakness.
Who do we have? Novalee, maybe? We break your armor. Am I over leveled for the area? I very well might be, to be honest with you. Yo, good done. Time really does fly. You're not kidding, man. It really does. It's crazy. Oh, I'm about to get hit. Oh, just kidding. Stopped it. Okay. Yeah, I did that late. That's okay, though. Yo, no shot. Am I? Seriously, I might be over leveled for where I am. Heal me, please. Oh, halfway. Okay. Oh, dude, I'm so pumped for Spider-Man. So pumped. I didn't pre-order tickets or anything. Did you pre-order tickets or anything? Oh, we got Berserk mode. Okay. Rinwell, I'm switching to you, friend. We're gonna store her Cyclone. Wait for it. Store that. Use that. We're actually gonna switch to Alpha so I can do this. Do it. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't buy tickets either. I know a lot of people that pre-ordered their tickets, but I feel like you don't need to be honest. Oh, look at that combo. I love to see it. I want to get 150. Hit it. No! didn't get the 150. That's so sad. It's Core's back. Yeah, yeah. I should attack that then. Ooh. Ow. Oh, fucker got me. Heal me, please. Heal me, please. Xion, you got me? Xion's got me. But Xion's about to die. In which case, we do one of these.
Time to congratulate me later.
Nothing much I can say to that.
Whoa. Wait, let me dodge into that. Oh, if I dodged into that, that would have been fantastic. Broken support, huge. Yo. I'm gonna switch to Rinwell because she's range. Yeah. Yo! Rinwell just got flattened. Xion's got me though. Thanks, Xion. You're the best. Gotcha. Oh my god. Wrecked. I'm better. That is all.
Now it's just her.
There's probably more though, huh?
Can you hear me?
I think there's more. I feel like there's more.
She's preparing another summoning. The art she's casting is way too powerful to control. At this rate, her body won't be able to take much more.
She did.
No, honey.
Couldn't have done that the first time.
Forgive me.
In the gut. She's gonna have a bellyache.
Man, I thought we were goners.
Everything okay? Yes. She's only unconscious.
Not her. I meant you.
Xion, please. Can you treat her?
I can try, but I can't promise she'll be back to her real self when she wakes up. All I can do is heal her physically.
We're not even supposed to be in here. Maybe it'd be better if we moved her to somewhere a little safer. Don't you think?
In that case,
I'll take her off your hands.
you?
Ooh.
Avakir, what are you doing here?
I was curious what you were up to, so I
Who
took
are
the
you?
liberty of following you to find out. I overheard what you said about Tarnigan, about how he really died. I'm sorry, I had no idea.
And you believed me? What makes you so sure I wasn't lying?
Yo.
I like to
Yo,
think I know
he,
you a little better than that, Dohaleen.
He believes
Give me
you.
some
Why are you
credit.
questioning it, man?
I'll take Faria. Leave her with me. I know better than to ask what you're up to. But whatever it is, I hope it all works out.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Mm,
He seems like a good friend.
He hasn't changed. He never was one to stand out. Instead, he was always
worrying
as
about
for
everyone
Faria.
else.
It's always the closest to me who get hurt.
You don't seriously blame yourself.
Somebody got to her. Just strike back at me.
The
Someone who
woman
knew me
in
well enough to
red.
know that I'd hesitate to fight back. And the same goes for you as well. Neither you nor Faria would have lost loved ones if it wasn't for me.
Oh,
You're wrong. Kelzelik was the one who killed my brother. Under orders. As for Tarnigan,
well, that's true.
if it weren't for the crown
But-
contest, he'd still be
Yeah.
alive. That and the whole damn hierarchy that makes it possible. But that's why we're fighting. To put an end to this whole messed up system that treats people as expendable.
Indeed. Ridding society of this blight is really the only way I know how to atone for my sins.
You can't atone, Dohalim.
Whoa.
I know it hurts to hear. But those people are dead.
Dude,
No amount of
shitty
soul
pep
searching
talk.
or trying to make amends is
Shitty
going to
pep
change that.
talk.
Forgiveness, acceptance, those ships have sailed.
So I just
Sara,
forget the
what
harm I caused?
Fuck, yo.
No, the opposite, in fact. You remember. You never forget. You keep it in your heart always. And then you go on living. Not for those already past, but for those still alive.
For those still alive.
Kisara's right. So long as we've still got breath in our bodies, we can make a difference in the lives of others. Lives being the operative word.
That's what living's all about. Being able to still make a difference. Punishing yourself for the past won't make the pain of your conscience go away.
Only fixing the problem in its stead. Is that what you're saying?
I suppose.
That's right. You have to live for tomorrow, Dohalim. Not for yesterday. And not only that,
Don't forget, we've still got a mystery to solve.
Shion.
Huh?
Thank
Huh?
you.
What?
You have my deepest gratitude for what you did for Faria.
Glad to be of... I'm glad we could
Alright,
stop
there's
Faria without
totally gonna
hurting
be a
her.
thing.
You all did much for her as well. I'm most grateful.
Oh, shucks. We're on the same team, right?
Yep. Faria, the
Do you
pawn.
think Faria was really...
Certainly seem that way.
Controlled. The question is who? The
The
red
same
woman,
person
same
who's
person
behind all of this, I'll bet.
whoever.
Brainwashed or otherwise.
Someone used her because they knew we'd hold back.
It does tell us one thing at least. Someone here-
There's no question.
Alone. Good talk. Okay, I came from there, I think. So surely I go that way.
What is it, Rinwell? Do you hear something again?
Yeah,
I feel like she's being played. I don't know.
it's that voice.
The will of Dana's astral energy.
Oh, more flashbacks. Yep. What do we got this time?
What? There's so much astral energy. But where's it all coming from? It's almost like it's alive.
Good question, Shion's cousin. If you could call her cousin, ancestor, I suppose is a better word. Yo, what? Thorns, okay. Why does she have it? What is happening? Oh. Sorry. What's that? Sovereign power, but what's happening? What? Can you please explain that scene for me? That'd be great.
That was the spirit channeling ceremony just now. No, it was more than that.
What the hell was that? It felt like everything was on the brink of Like the whole world was seconds from...
Finish your sentence,
Oblivion.
Law. Ah, there you go.
It's the same vision as the one my thorns show me. A vision of impenetrable darkness that swallows up us and everything else.
An empty void. A nothing so complete and dominating that there aren't even words to describe it. The end of time.
Well, that's
Visions
dark
of the
shit right
apocalypse
there.
You've been seeing.
It's not
If
just
I'd
the
known
end
how
of
bad they
the
were,
planet. It's the end of, like, the universe. Hey! What's up? Thank you. No.
So,
You, welcome
everything
back.
we just saw, those were Naori's memories, right?
That's right. It was as if her innermost thoughts were speaking directly to us.
Oh,
At least
I
I know
fought
they
the
weren't
boss, and I just saw this vision of the
That
past.
power flowing into her.
I don't think
It
so.
reminds me of
quite
Shion's
yet.
thorns.
And
If
this is
they're
happening
what's
right now.
responsible for all these visions she's been having, then maybe...
Maybe my thorns are made from that same astral energy?
I don't think so.
If that is the case, we just found the missing link between your thorns and what happened here 3 centuries ago. No, more than a link. Perhaps even the very heart of the matter.
I've
What's-
never felt astral energy so powerful. What was that?
If it's the same energy your thorns are made of, it must be dark astral energy, right? And isn't that something only Renans have?
Correct. Dark astral energy is possessed by Renans alone.
And when enough astral energy gathers together, it develops its own form
Is my
of
mic too
sentience.
loud, by the way? I want to ask
If
you
so,
that. I feel like it
maybe
is.
that complete oblivion is exactly what the Renan astral energy's will is wishing for. But why?
I don't know. Will can be a pretty vague thing to nail down. It's more of a feeling, just like the will of Dana.
But the will of Dana is made up of astral energy too, right? And if that's what's been showing us these visions... I don't know, should we really be getting so involved with this thing?
Dana's will would never want oblivion.
But you can't say that for sure!
Cut it out, you two. Squabbling over theories will get us nowhere.
I'm slightly confused, but
Let's
I
keep
feel
moving.
like it'll kind of come together.
If it's
eventually.
Dana's will showing us these memories, then I'm as clueless about its motives as any one of us. But if it could lead us to the truth, then I want to find out more.
Shion's right.
All right.
All we can do is keep going. These really are Naori's memories we're watching. There could be truths in them I was never aware of. And I think they may be the kinds of truths I need to confront if we're going to keep fighting.
Okay.
I'm sorry about what I said earlier. Come on, let's go.
Honestly, Law, to be fair,
Finally.
can't blame you, bro.
That vision we saw.
You
It was
got
as
to
if it
think
was
of
meant
all
specifically
the
for us.
viewpoints.
What do you
probably
make of it?
was.
Do you still think the will of Dana might be involved somehow?
Maybe it's trying to tell us something. But what?
Well, it could
Interesting,
be
gotcha.
supernatural.
Okay.
You know, like seeing dead people, messages from beyond the grave, ghost type stuff.
Let me know how that is.
Th-
if that
That's
did
your
anything.
grand theory? That we're being haunted? Come on, Law.
Wait. He might be closer to the mark than you think.
I can lower it more
What
if I
if a
need to.
person's thoughts and deeds were to somehow become indelibly etched into the... And what if those were the connection?
You think that's what it was? Some kind...
I am merely entertaining the possibility. Whether it was Dana's will,
Okay, back up a sec. You're saying that if a place is full of enough astral energy, it can...
More to the point, how does that much astral energy gather in one place anyway?
whatever it was, it survived here intact for 300 years. Whoever left it for us, the strength of their intent is beyond doubt.
The strength of
Was
their
it
intent.
Naori? I feel like it was Naori. No? I love parts. I can up my mic a bit. Is my mic louder now? It should be louder.
Soon, we might very well learn the truth behind Shion's
I have it turned up
thoughts,
all
as
the
well as
way.
my own past.
I can turn everything up or down as needed. I'm just trying to get the good balance. Soon you might very well learn the truth behind Shionne's thorns as well as my own past. Okay,
I have to be ready
sweet.
to face anything.
I'm also a little
Whatever
further
happens.
away from my mic than I usually am. Usually I'm like right here, but now I'm here. Okay. I have to be ready for anything. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Will I be able to turn back later? Or do I have to turn back now if I want to finish things? Like, can I do the owls yet? Or the abandoned island or beach or whatever it's called? I can turn back later? Okay.
I'm determined to save Shionne and Dana. Nothing I learn can change that.
Let's get to this plot twist. I want to know. Okay. Let's... Yo, Dohlim's like borderline dead over here. Okay. Skill panel. She's pretty much done. Grab you to unlock the penetration. Waiting on her. She has one more to unlock here. Still needs to uncover the ultimate ingredient and forge a mystic crest. Yo, I have so much SP for her. It's just sitting there and it's bothering me a little bit. Gonna be honest. Increase maximum AG by 1. Restores AG when critical. Let's go with this one. Alphen's almost complete. Looks like just these two. Okay, Law needs to unlock 2 of his, it seems like. Kisara, I have that. Okay. What's this gonna unlock for me? Resistance. You may have one fight, I think, or you won't. Okay. If it's just a lot of, like, backstory and lore, that's fine. Increase counterattack, critical. So that's critical counterattack, that's just regular damage. Strengthen counter edge. Resistance. Nice. I should still do the advanced solo training with her. Not to mention everybody, if I'm being honest. I'm not gonna heal. No, we're fine. Long story dialogue. Okay. I mean, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. I'm ready to know what is going on.
What is it?
I want to look through that room over there. I'm curious what we'll find.
That's the room you visited in your past, right? Sure. We can check it out.
Let's check it.
This looks like some kind of research facility.
The
What's with the plan?
laboratory secreted away in the Forbidden Zone.
I
Why am I past
figured
being
typically
surprised at
before
this
most
point?
boss fights I get healed,
Looks
so
pretty deserted.
it's kind of the thing.
Let's check it out.
Do they do that in other Tales games as well? So just check out the room at the Forbidden Zone.
The people of Lenegis.
Forbidden Zone is
Forbidden
the
Zone
dreams,
is
and
stuff
here I'm
of
standing
dreams.
within its hollowed halls.
It's off limits even for lords, then?
Talk
talk
about
about
an
it
exclusive
being
club.
Strange doesn't cover it. Whoever the sovereign is. They can't.
Did no one ever...
No, not that.
The Forbidden Zone.
Okay, I'm sorry, I can't. Okay. Other
think
tales
I can
have
make this
fight
work.
to death system. You die. Oh my god. So that's more of a Final Fantasy-esque type mechanic in other Tales game then.
Well, can you make head or tail of it?
These are experiment records by the looks of it. Reams of them, dating back hundreds of years. Let's see. A composite being capable of controlling Dahnan astral energy.
So you need to save. I save a
so
lot
as to convert
regardless
its
in any
molecular
video
and
game.
Elemental makeup. The creation of a governing central figure, taking the form of a Dahnan.
So that's Alphen,
Code
is it
name
not?
Sovereign.
Alphen or Volron?
Sovereign.
Did I say that right?
Wait,
Volron?
there's more.
Yeah.
Research into utilizing force field crystals for the purpose of stable astral energy containment. That must be the master course. With all this raw data, there's bound to be records here somewhere about the Maiden and the Lords, too.
About the Lords?
I just don't
Why
know
would
who
they
the
be on
woman
there?
in red is.
Think about it. The Lord's crests are clearly of a piece with those of both the Sovereign and the Maiden. Not to mention the fact that the contenders to the crown are selected from otherwise regular Renan citizens. In other words, it may be that all Renans are unwittingly being made subject to some kind of grand scheme.
What about the Sovereign? Does it say anything else?
One in a world map.
Where do I start?
Yeah, that is so
All I've
similar
read
to
so
Final
far is the
Fantasy, that
headlines.
mechanic there.
There's so much here. To sift through all of
Or
it would require
past Final
specialized-
Fantasies,
Wait,
or at least.
What is it? Did you find something?
it's a list of names with the title Test Subjects, Sovereign. It's your call.
Read it.
There must be dozens of test subjects listed
I don't
here.
mind that though, to be
Hundreds
honest.
even. All of them failures. Wait,
Makes it harder,
I
more
think I
exciting.
found one that was successful. Test subject
Yes,
number
I agree.
1273. Ethnicity, NA. Unique adjustment index, generation, NA. Given name, Alphen.
Yeah, we knew that. Well, we knew that, didn't we?
They re-engineered me. Right here in this lab.
Alphen.
Didn't we kind of know that already? That's not the twist. No,
It's
no,
fine,
no shot.
Really. What about the others? Was I the only one?
Volron.
Test subject number 10105.
It's got to be Volron.
Ethnicity, NA. Unique adjustment index, generation, NA. Given name, Volron.
Okay, makes sense.
Volron? But that means...
He's only sovereign because someone made him that way too.
He's the last one. In
For
3
Sovereign
centuries
Project,
worth of
okay.
records, you and Volron are the only 2 subjects on whom the experiment was a success.
But what about the winners of the crown contests? Does this mean that none of them were ever crowned sovereign after all?
Yeah, so then what happens to them?
Upon victory, the sovereign shall return to Rena and rule over Rena and Lenegis combined. When a new sovereign is decided, the outgoing monarch shall relinquish their post and live out the rest of their days on Rena. So we were told. But according to these records, there have only ever been 2 sovereigns, neither of whom had anything to do with the crown contest.
So what's the crown contest for?
It's all lies, including the part about the sovereign residing in Rena. The crown contest was never about deciding a new ruler. It must always have been devised for some other purpose.
Yo, you're just giving me more
Even
questions,
supposing
man.
that's true, someone must have been in charge for the past 3 centuries, right? If it wasn't the sovereign, then who was it?
Why wasn't it Volron?
Crown contests have been held this whole time, in spite of the fact that there was already a sovereign. Me. Meaning that for the past 300 years, someone out there has to have been maintaining that lie. The same person I'm willing to bet is behind all this.
The Red Woman?
It's possible. But that doesn't necessarily mean she's the mastermind behind this scheme.
It's
She
Rinwell's
could be working
mom.
for someone else. Someone back on the Renan homeworld.
Either way, it's fair to say she's definitely involved somehow.
What about the data records? Is there no other information that could help us?
Not that I can see. Just file upon file of experiment results. There's
like
nothing here about
failed
who's behind all
experiments?
this, or what their endgame is, unfortunately. I've barely managed to scratch the surface, mind you. You won't be able to read through it all, but you're welcome to take a look through what you can while we're here.
It depends for me. I prefer English,
I'll do that.
in all honesty. Just because
So this
what
is
I'm
where
used to, I
Alphen
think.
became the Sovereign.
Toying with lives.
Only 2 Sovereigns.
I can understand
over
liking the
300
Japanese voiceover
years.
better, especially since
So
it's
why has
the
the
original,
experiment only
technically.
succeeded twice in all this time? And if that's the case, was there really no other way?
Dohalim.
Forget.
Alpha.
She's shaking us all. I knew that. Well,
I'm just a little
I was
shaken,
ready.
that's
She's
all.
not expressing.
It's strange. I've got all this rage inside of me, but I don't even know who it's for.
If that were...
Yeah.
That's right.
If you ever start to lose your way, you can...
And I would be happy to lend an.
So I can't. Can I read this? Select a topic to explore. The Maiden? The Maiden acts as a sovereign support mechanism for the spirit channeling ceremony. Oh, yo. Dude, you're from Kuwait? That's awesome. Arabic. Arabic's such a cool language, in my opinion. I don't know how to speak any of it, but like I've heard it spoken and I've seen it written down, and it's just so cool to me. The Maiden acts as a sovereign support mechanism for the spirit channeling ceremony. Each one is granted level 2 authority and an ID crest. A Renan subject serves... Do you guys learn English in school? Because your English is fantastic. Providing the Sovereign with the supplemental Dark Astral it lacks in tandem with Renus Alma. During the ceremony, it is partly responsible for astral energy conversion as well as... Okay, I don't really need to know. I'm just going to exit the terminal. You do learn English from school? Your English is very good. For sure. Oh, what's this? Detachable harvester, a massive spirit vessel placed on Dana for the spirit channeling ceremony. It serves as the tip of landing's conduit from which it separates. Upon landing in so that's the wedge or whatever that landed in the water, right? Surely. Honestly, every other... I mean, I don't blame you there for sure. I wish to an extent that the US did better with languages in school. I mean, we don't do terrible. My room unchanged over 3 seasons. But like, I feel like other countries start teaching their students English very early. And I wish our schools taught foreign languages earlier. But they don't. Like, I know, you know, bits and pieces here and there of foreign languages, but like, I can't speak anything fluently. And learning English, that has to be tough. I've heard English is very hard to learn. Oh, more memories. Let's go. Okay, you have the mask on now. It's to contain his power, right?
Naori,
Wow, they just start teaching you English right off the
Don't
bat.
talk.
That's crazy.
But
I like it.
This. I gave you my word that I'd
I
help you
wish they
return
did that
to
here.
Dana.
I really do.
The next time you open your eyes, you'll be home.
but you...
My place is here with my people. I still have a duty to fulfill.
That's a
I'm
lot.
sorry for what you've endured.
That's a ton.
Renan never should have dragged you into this. It's not your burden to bear.
But...
The mask contains a sedative. It should keep your mind from tearing itself apart any further. Let yourself go to sleep. This should help with the pain. Time to go, Alphen.
So she put him to sleep for 300 years and sent him to a different planet. Mm-hmm.
His injuries are worse than I thought. Short-term treatment isn't going to cut it. I'll have to switch the healing pod to long-term hibernation mode. The chance of surviving hibernation's less than 10%? And worse, long-term use of the mask carries a high risk of damaging his mind and nervous system.
But you do it anyway.
But... If I don't head back, Lenegis will be nothing but ashes. And this starship along with it. I don't know if I can fulfill my promise to you, Alphen. But if doing this will grant you even the slightest chance, I have to try.
That's
I hope it's enough.
a good way to look at it. When there's a chance, there's a choice. Always.
Please, live for me, Alphen.
Well, he does, don't worry. I'm still slightly confused, to be honest.
That vision. It must have been from when Naori helped Alphen escape Lenegis.
Why was Lenegis being destroyed in the
She
first
sure
place?
went above and beyond the call of duty.
Even with Lenegis crumbling down around her, she chose to stay put with her people.
So that's why you lost your memories and sense of pain, and why you were asleep for that whole time. It was all the result of
because
one
his
agonizing
nervous
decision
system
Naori
was
made to save your life.
Affected. That's why he couldn't feel pain.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it
If it
now.
weren't for her, I wouldn't even be alive today. I owe her everything. More than I could ever hope to repay.
We have Shion, which seems to be her
Not that you know how
ancestor,
she felt.
but I don't know how true
How
that
do you
is.
plan on honoring her wishes?
She kept her promise. If the Renan people she fought so desperately
That's
to
true. If
protect
there's a
were at
chance
risk from
to
a
survive,
malevolent
if it's
force,
a chance of surviving over
then
certain
I owe it
death,
to
why
her
not go
to
chance of
carry
surviving?
on
You
her
gotta.
fight.
So the
Naori
nervous
was the one who
damage
put that mask
was
on
from
me
the mask,
and made me Iron Mask.
which also
She
took
did it to
away
prevent your
his.
soul from tearing itself apart.
He can't feel pain or anything for that matter.
She knew you might lose your memories and sense of pain as a result. But more than anything, she wanted you to survive.
Kind of waiting for the
And you
dialogue
did.
to be done. Okie dokie. I was gonna say, this almost looks like a boss room. Heavy treat. I will take the healing items. Nothing in here? Alright. Very linear at the moment, but that's fine. This looks like the wedge. Does it not? It does. Like,
This
almost
place.
exactly.
We've seen this in one of Naori's memories.
Of course.
Oh, this is what we just saw. They were sitting right there, or standing right there. Naori and Alphen.
After 300 years, this is where it was held.
Okay,
The spirit
okay.
channeling ceremony. This is where the Renis Alma was.
So this is the place where you and Naori...
The Renis Alma isn't here now. Nor is the Red Woman, it seems.
I know it's difficult, Alphen, but there will be time to dwell on the past later. For now, we need to keep moving. Come on.
Oh, what are you doing, buddy? Oh, and Shion. This is also doing things.
Naori.
What is this? Is it
Oh,
the
they're all
work of
seeing it,
Dana's
okay.
will again?
It's been a year since the ceremony. That day, I shut away inside of myself the power that caused Alphen to lose control. Since then, my visions of the future have grown more and more fearsome. Is this another memory? No, it's different this time.
Yo, is
It's
she
like she's speaking directly to
gonna
us.
be the bad? Is she gonna be the enemy?
What we did back then. Not so much as a day passes when I don't think about it. About what was done to us. All in the name of a ceremony. The purpose of which we were never even told. As Sovereign, they linked Alphen's consciousness to Lenegis itself. The Renis Alma was intended to control his power, lest anything should slip through its cracks. That day, as Maiden, my role was to temper his power. I was meant to guide it forth, and give shape to the strength inside of him.
Linked to Lenegis itself? But then, everything that's been happening.
But that power showed me a vision. A vision of oblivion.
Shion saw that same thing,
I
right?
realized that vision was a prophecy of the apocalypse we were about to unleash. I couldn't go through with it. But without a maiden, the ceremony was doomed. Alphen lashed out, his consciousness no longer his own. I did what I could. Using my abilities as the maiden, I tried to seal that power away inside of me. But it was too late. Lenegis had already been brought to its knees. Thousands upon thousands of lives so cruelly snuffed out. All because of me. Because of what I had done. With the destructive force now slumbering inside of me, I knew I had to find a way to dispose of it. Anything to make up for my failure. But I didn't know how. Especially since that power was astral energy itself. In which case, ironically enough, the Renis Alma seemed to be my best bet. That at least would hold the astral energy dormant. Assuming that no malevolent third party got to it first. With
No,
the
being quiet, I'm
Sovereign
just
and
trying
Maiden's
to
combined power,
listen.
perhaps I could shift the chaotic energy inside me into the Renis Alma instead. That's what I hoped, but alas, it was not to be. The Renis Alma was lost, and Alphen the Sovereign was in a starship bound for Dana. My only choice was to seal away the destructive force inside of me using my powers as the Maiden, to buy the world what little time I could. The time needed for a new Renis Alma to be crafted, and for a new Sovereign to appear.
Volron.
Even if by doing so, it meant I would be passing the curse on to my descendants as well.
Shion.
Please, forgive me. I never meant to burden the future world with this threat too. I only wish that there was something more I could have done.
Wait, you can't just...
Naori.
That message just now, was it directly from Naori? Or was it the Danon voice speaking through her?
They changed.
What?
These are the clothes that Naori and I wore during the ceremony 3 centuries ago.
So you're saying this is the Maiden's outfit?
That's right. These clothes are designed to resonate with the Sovereign and Maiden's abilities. They focus and enhance them.
And they appeared now because...
Naori must have left them here for the new Sovereign and Maiden, knowing the day would come when they would need them in their fight against the Thorns.
I'm confused as to where the
These
thorns came
outfits are
from.
directly linked to the answers we've been chasing this whole time. If they're here, it must mean it was Naori's will for us to find those answers as well.
Locating the Renis Alma would allow us to neutralize the dark astral energy inside Shion, thereby silencing her thorns. Is that what Naori's suggesting?
It makes sense. After all, Master Cores and Spirit Vessels are both
have
able
one
to prevent
question,
the astral
yes.
energy inside them from developing
Which,
sentience.
what question?
By that logic, it would stand to reason that the Renis Alma would have the same ability on a larger scale.
We have a Maiden and Sovereign. Now all we need is the Renis Alma, and we'll finally be able to free you of your thorns. Shion.
It's possible? You really think so?
I do. We can rid you of your thorns and stop the world from falling to oblivion.
However, the spirit channeling ceremony already failed
You know,
once.
I
Even
was
if our
thinking
goal
that
is
myself,
different
because
this
it's been
time,
300
we can't be
years.
sure the same thing won't
So what
happen
happened
again.
between
We should take care
Naori
not
and
to be
Shion?
too optimistic.
You're right. It's the barest sliver of a chance. But if there's even the slightest hope it can work, I'm willing to stake everything I've got on it.
In which case,
I know it's too early to let myself feel relieved, but
are there more like her
I
then?
just can't seem to help it. Just hearing there's the slightest chance, even though I know the world's still in great peril. It's selfish of me, I know, but still.
No, it isn't.
That the
You
thorns
got
didn't
hope
appear?
to believe in.
Possibly.
It'd be strange if you
Shion
weren't
got
over the moon about it.
Rinwell's right. We can rid you of your curse and still save the world at the same time.
There's still something missing,
Thank you.
for sure.
Naori entrusted us with the fate of all humanity. Now, it's up to us to prove that trust was
Because you
well
would
placed.
think between Naori and Shion, there'd be more than just
Starting with a
Shion
little
as
game
Naori's
called Hunt the Renis
ancestors
Alma.
or
Yeah,
descendants.
we've come all this way. Now we just need to
Surely.
search Lenegis and Rena until we find it.
Yeah, we can protect the world and save Shion at the same time.
I too shall lend my services. My knowledge of Renan lore is bound to be a useful asset.
And they say modesty is dead.
Miracles just seem to follow wherever you go, huh?
How do you know it's me they're following? We're all in this together, Shion. You included.
Oh my god, she's smiling. Genuinely.
Now let's get moving, shall we? Last I heard, we had an apocalypse to stop. Thank you, Naori.
Something has to be unlocked, right now. Like Shion's something ability.
So Naori sealed away the
Or
power that made me lose control of myself.
Skill tree.
She stopped my rampage. But then, that power she'd sealed away was passed down to you.
Right.
I'm so sorry, Shion. It's my fault that
You're wrong. What happened to you was because of the ceremony, and Naori's attempt to stop Oblivion. You paid a heavy price for it, and then fell asleep for 300 years. The reason you lost your memories.
is the reason for your curse.
The thorns.
It all leads back to them. But once they're gone, we can finally...
I
put
hope
an
it
end to all
explains
this.
what you're
When my
thinking there.
thorns are gone, I never dared to dream that such a thing could be possible. No, the truth is, I think maybe I've always been dreaming about a life without
Yeah,
my
you know,
thorns. The touch of my family, or playing with my friends.
because Naori obviously
holding
had
hands
kids,
with
right?
Rinwell, or giving Law a deserved smack.
Which means she had to pass the
embracing
thorns
everyone.
down.
All the
But
normal things
nothing. Did
that
her
people
kids
do
just
together.
live with it?
I always wished I could experience them for myself, and finally know what they were like.
And
Is it
if
really
they had
okay
their
for me
thorns,
to
how would
believe
they
it can
give
happen?
birth
I'm so scared of
if they
getting my
can't really
hopes
get
up.
close to
And what if
anybody?
it doesn't work out in the end? And
And that's not going to... I'm here to make sure it won't.
Did the
Forget
seal
fate,
weaken?
destiny,
Like, I
or
don't...
anything else. We're going to live.
Is this a plot hole that they're not going to explain?
There are a lot of things
I hope
you
they
still
do.
want to do, right?
Yeah. You're right. It's such a strange feeling. I know that we've still got plenty of fighting up ahead. And it's for my sake. So I can live.
You're worth fighting for.
I believe you, Alphen.
Good. I'll keep on fighting. For as long as it takes. Until our future is finally in our hands.
That will brings us back to powerful seal safety measures. I figured that would be unlocked. Finally, something I can do. Increased art casting resilience. Love it. What's this? Restore CP at the end of battle while the effects from cooking are active. Reduces the amount of time it takes to cast a spell when performed in combo. When performed as part of a combo. All allies HP? Whoa. I would assume the kids automatically inherited it. That's what I think. Oh. A sword given to the chosen sovereign that draws out all the land.
Sounds like this Naori chick had quite...
Her position demanded nothing less. From the sound of things.
Like, why wouldn't
she
it be
didn't focus
passed
on
down?
differences,
Why wouldn't her
least of
kids
all
inherit
those
it?
between Renans and Danans.
Yeah. It was Naori who first showed me that such a thing was even possible.
Not only that, but she
Truly
willingly...
caring
That's as if
person.
walls meant nothing to her. The one separating...
Which basically meant that she never had anything to break down.
You inherited them.
Don't I know it?
She's kind of like a lodestar.
Okay. And it just automatically equips the armor, I see. Okay. And did you get a cool new gun? I don't think so. You got this, though. I would say they automatically pass down, I would think, at least. Can I examine this again? No trace of power. You will get powerful weapons later. Okay. We came from the Forbidden Zone, so surely we go over here. I'm gonna save here. And then continue. Or forge it. Yeah, I figured I'll forge some powerful weapons. In fact, I think there's some weapons I haven't forged yet, technically. I'm feeling a boss coming up. I don't know why. I just am.
That's quite some door, all right. This might finally be it. The heart of the beast.
We'll find the Renis Alma and the Red Woman inside, right?
After everything we've been through to get here, they damn well better be.
We'll probably be needing you to open this one for us, Sovereign.
Go for it, Alphen.
This is it, guys.
Time to see what secrets are in store. Let's see what we got. Okay, so this isn't the final boss, correct?
We're a long way from the residential quarters now.
Yeah, you're right. Actually,
Except the den and...
In a portion of this...
Maybe he just has strange taste?
This place still.
Hold up.
Okay. We can still turn back later? Okay. I'm just gonna save again. Okay. Boss time, clearly. Alright, what do we got?
Volron! He really was still alive.
And there's the Renis Alma.
It sounds so quiet.
Then, is this another spirit channeling ceremony?
Wait, though. Something doesn't seem right here.
Once more, the powers must be united. Born from the fires of chaos, the world does seek its rightful state. All must be sacrificed in the heart of Rena, at the shrine of the true sovereign.
What has happened to him? He's lost himself, reduced to a mere cog in a machine.
Hey, look! Over there!
Isn't that the Maiden's crest?
Can it be that this entire chamber is meant to act as a substitute for the Maiden?
It looks like it's still running, but are we already too late to stop the ceremony?
If that's what caused Lenegis' transformation, then the purpose of the ceremony must have been to drain all the astral energy out of Dana.
But for what purpose? What could possibly need astral energy on that sort of scale?
I don't know. But whatever it is, I'll bet it's connected to those visions of oblivion. Regardless, we cannot stand by and let them steal Dana's energy. That said, we should retrieve the Renis Alma. Because right now, we need that most of all.
Looking pretty spiffy in your new outfit there, Alphen. Just saying.
He's not gonna lunge at us out of nowhere, right?
Not the time, Law.
Alphen, look!
The Red Woman!
Red Woman.
So we finally found you. I have a lot of questions for you.
Wait!
What?
They all have the same face? How is that even possible? What is this?
Who the hell are they?
It can't
What the heck?
people?
It's hard to know for sure, but I think they're the true rulers of Rena.
Yeah, but who are they? And why?
Feeling particularly talkative.
It's no use, Alphen. If we don't fight, we may as well be sitting just here.
Good point. Let's stop them before this gets out of hand.
Oh, I want to dodge into it. Oh, no. Come here. I'm dodging the wrong way. They have the easiest perfect dodge. I was messing up with the little ring thing, to be honest. Like that. Boop. I didn't mean to use hers. Well, shit. When I drop the wheel, dodge towards it. Yeah, that's what I'm definitely trying to do for sure. Heal me. Por favor. Thank you. I suppose I'll use it now, I guess. This is a sound weird, but I feel like this should attack to do more damage. It doesn't always count as a perfect dodge. That's weird.
Glacial spear.
Should I be killing one at a time? Does it matter? Or do they all have the same health? It is. It's a little long, to be honest. Woo! No. Wait, can you cancel it? Yo, seriously? Because I'm getting tired of watching it every time I use it. I jumped through the wheel. Yeah. Damn it. Through the wheel. I don't think I can. I don't think I can cancel it. Unfortunately. Heal, please. Oh, yeah, definitely dead. I'm gonna heal Xion. How's my CP? My CP's fine. They each have condition to activate. Wait. What are the conditions? Alright. Dohlim, I need you alive, sir. I really used the Sword Art Online one to notice. Yeah, I'll have to check it out in the art menu. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoa! Eat dirt, sucker. I'll check it out in the art menu after the battle. Okay.
Surrender! Fighting is useless now!
Obviously, it's not that simple.
Think it's really over?
No.
Astral energy. Watch out! They've got something up their sleeve!
What? It's self-destructed?
Alvin!
Oh, he's fine.
I'm okay. Just a little roughed up.
You had me worried there.
Who said you could touch that?
Hello.
Damn it! He's awake!
Just take
I
it.
should have thought as much. So you know this place? Naturally, it was built for me, after all. We'll save that for another
Just
time.
take it. Oh my
More
god.
pressing is how
Why are
I'm
you
going to
listening
tear
to
you
him?
apart. Even after all this time, you still insist on hating me? You cut me down. Sovereign or not, you will.
You
pay
deserve to be
that.
cut down, sir.
You're obviously bluffing. You can't even move right now.
Obviously, he can.
Really, is that what you think?
Yo, just take the
Did
thing.
you really think that such a petty device could hold me?
Are you going to claim it's because you're a ruler? Be it sovereigns or lords. In the end, they're all titles given by someone else.
Plus, what kind of ruler would spend all his time chasing
Yeah.
out who happens to be another sovereign?
Idle prattle.
She had to say
Prove
something,
my
didn't she?
worth, and a sovereign's powers were granted to me.
Were they really? We already know the title of sovereign doesn't denote royalty. It is but an overblown codename for those with a designated part to play in these proceedings. You mentioned before that you were not the only one stolen from Dana, correct?
Yeah. There were countless. And every one of them besides me died.
All of those failed experiments, and they still kept going back to Dana. There must have been some vital reason their subject had to specifically be a Danan. Then there were the records we found in the library, for you and Volron.
They're
They
brothers.
were logged 300 years apart, and yet the
Or
data they
ancestors.
took from you was exactly the same. Which leads us to a single conclusion.
Ancestors.
Then you mean Boran was kidnapped just like Alphen? But then he became a...
A slave from Dana. Just like us.
Or not. Okay, just kidding.
Isn't that right? Volron.
So he posed as a Renan and caused all that suffering to his own people?
How could you? If you knew the pain of being a slave, why would you inflict that upon others?
Renan and Dana are numerous distinctions. Me and everyone else. That is all that matters.
The sound effects are so much louder than
Stand
the
above
talking.
all others and take what is rightfully mine, starting with this.
a red woman.
Another one?
Give your master back on Rena this message. No one makes a fool of me. Let them know I'll make them suffer.
Don't do it!
The red is Alpha!
What? Yo, I definitely wasn't
Can't stay
expecting that.
here.
We need to go. Alphen!
Bye, Volron. You said that thing couldn't hold you, so why don't you just get out, dude? Shion! Okay. What a guy.
Go. No, I will be your shadow no matter where you try to run.
Why don't you just get out? You already got one arm out, man. Surely it can't be hard to get your other arm out.
Never forget.
You did
I
it
am
so
the one who
effortlessly.
devours everything. Who enters to neither spirit nor man.
Yo,
My
you're
word is
crazy.
law. I am.
Are you two okay?
For real.
Yeah.
You're gonna be stalking them,
We'll be fine.
weirdo.
Is Volron... Have we finally seen the last of him?
Doubt it.
But hope.
Those red women. What the heck was their deal?
I want to know too.
Could they be the ones behind all this? The same ones who put those soldiers in
No.
Faria in a trance?
'Cause Volron said they were being
What?
ruled by
those
someone,
brainless
did he
things?
not?
Either way, they've done a runner with the Renasalma. Damn it, that's the second time now.
Whatever's stolen from us, we'll steal it back. The future's ours to protect. And right now, those things are what's standing in our way. We can head them off at Rena.
Did you say Rena?
Hell yeah. Yo, thank you for the follow, Simple
If that
Life Boy.
monstrous form's their true identity,
Appreciate ya.
I
Welcome.
shudder to think who they take orders from.
Yeah. There's a good chance it's not human. That's for sure.
So this thing over on Rena, that's what's really behind all this, huh?
They have the Renaissama in their grasp already, so it's unlikely they'll have cause to return to Dana. I agree that Rena's our best shot.
Okay.
Then we're agreed. Let's head back to the starship.
Back to the starship it is.
But seriously, I was not expecting Voron to actually
Yo, that's
be
a lot
here.
of SP.
He seemed to care not one whit about Brennan's or Danan's.
Yeah.
I didn't see that coming about Volron. As for
Tell me about it. One minute they look perfectly.
They definitely
Yo,
weren't
they
Renan
never
or
looked.
Danon.
I mean, they looked human,
I'm not even
but
sure
they
language
they
would get
always
through
looked
to them.
odd.
So what were they then?
Human Zuga hybrid. It's the most
terrifying
terrifying
thing
thing anyone's said
How
all
about
day.
you, Shion? Doherty?
Never seen anything like that
No,
before.
never. However, if they're the same as the Red Woman we've seen with Volron, I think it's safe for us.
I had just so much I wanted to ask them.
About Rena and Shion's
unfortunately, they
thorns.
blew themselves up before we got the chance.
Well, there's more
Why
than
would they
one
do
though,
such
apparently.
a thing, though?
Both sound plausible to my ears.
Yeah, they did.
All right. Back to the ship, I suppose. Am I able to just... Can I TP back to the ship? I should be able to, right? I don't think there's anything keeping me from doing that. Oh, just kidding. It's gonna make me walk. Cool, cool. Wait. No, yeah, I'm going the right way. Okay. Didn't think I was going the right way for a second. Why won't you let me TP, man? You're gonna make me pointlessly run all the way back. Pretty sure I got stuff in those rooms. So I'm still kind of waiting for there to be like a twist. I feel like I haven't seen it yet. Nothing has completely shocked me yet. There may be a cutscene. Okay. I hope there's a cutscene. I don't know what I have for food. How do I look again? Is there a way to see what I have cooked? I don't remember. No, you should be able to. I just don't remember what that is. Hello.
Discourteous, aren't
You may be missing that. Where?
Another incantation ruined. All yours, Kisara.
But not what you cooked. Okay.
Nice. No scratches on my shield.
Platinum dog tags. That's what I was hoping for. Yes, we're going the right way. Okay, if I can't see what I have cooked right now specifically, then no, not much of a point in looking, I suppose. I got flat. I gotta be honest, sometimes it's hard to tell what's going on. Nope. Woo. Wait, that doesn't break their armor? Really? Interesting. Nope. Kill him. There we go. I don't know if I can block that with Kisara.
It's quivering. I think we're about to be real lucky.
No way. Is it worth going to get those? Ah, whatever. We'll go get them. Since they're back, might as well. What up?
I won't forgive you. This one's mine. A wailing density of lightning.
Not the one I meant to use.
Another incantation ruined.
Oh, yo, it died before I could use one. Sad for me. I still don't think I used the right one. Any wolf enemy you see, yeah, can be Dohlim boost. That I knew. Oh, you're dead. Yeah, that thing was super dead. And also gorillas. Which ones are the gorillas? The big thing?
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
It is this way, right? Yes. Just started this game yesterday and through the first Lord plus apparently the wolf boss. Anyway, I'm enjoying the combat cycle in this game. It's so fun so far. How do you say your name? Splice? Splicer? Splice? Splicer? Splicer is what I'm going with. That's what it looks like. Yeah, this game is very fun. It did win RPG of the Year, which is super cool. The combat takes some getting used to. I'm still not completely used to be honest with you.
Let's see what you've got.
I get help with it, to be honest. But it's so much fun. I don't want to spoil things for you. I'm well ahead of you, to be honest. Like, I'm near endgame, I think. Plus, I'm pretty sure I have characters in my party that you haven't even met yet, now that I'm thinking about it. But, yeah, it's honestly one of the best games I've played in a long time. Dodge ya, sucker. Woo! I don't know why I used Ridwell's special ability there. Can I not get a boost break against this thing?
Behold, the earth.
Yo, my chat disconnected. What's going on? My stream crashed. No! Hang on. Yo, my stream crashed, guys. I don't know if you guys can see me. Splicer. I don't know. That's what it looks like. Yo. Can you guys see me? You can? My chat isn't connecting. Oh, there it goes, I think. I think we're good now. My, like, stream crashed for a second, I think. Unless you guys seem to be okay. Sorry. It's doing it again. If you guys can hear me, specifically for you, I would suggest, I wouldn't say it's the same, but it has similar vibes to it. Ni no Kuni is super fun. Ni no Kuni 1 and 2 are fun, as well as Dragon Age. No, what is it? Dragon Quest, sorry. Dragon Quest 12, the newest one, is very fun as well. If you haven't played those yet. Something's going on with my stream. Alright, hang on, guys.
I felt better, that's for sure.
If you guys can hear me, I'm gonna restart my stream wheels real quick. I'm not really sure what's going on. My upload's fine. My upload could be better. My download is fantastic, so this shouldn't be happening. I don't know why this is happening. Guys, I'm gonna restart my stream real quick. Give me 2 seconds. I'm sorry.